This is a question that is sort of directed to the pair of you. Are either of you expecting to hear any more information on the proposals for gravel extraction and the extension of landfill at the Purple Haze landfill site?
Surprisingly enough, the announcement was made today. Hampshire County Council have actually posted on the web the inspector's report from the examination in public, which includes the Purple Haze site. For those people that aren't aware of the location of the site, it is right on the edge of Hampshire, within 450 metres of housing in Verwood, and very close to the northern border of Moors Valley Country Park. And there is a lot of people that come and drift out of the park into the forest and use the forest paths where this site is. So locally it has been very, very contentious. The proposals that Hampshire County Council put forward have been contested by very many local people, and a huge campaign had been mounted. The results, as I said, have been posted today, and very sadly the inspector has agreed or made his decision that the proposals for Purple Haze will remain in the new Hampshire Minerals Plan going forward, and that any constraints that we want to put around the sensitivity of the site would have to be done through the detailed planning process as we move forward. But Spencer will be able to give you a lot more detail.
Yeah, I can add to that, because I have been pretty heavily involved in this particular issue. I've gone and spoken at the examination in public twice. I spoke at the Hampshire County Council meeting when they made the decision to submit their plans. And I also had a meeting here with Natural England, who are statutory consultee. They've got a big responsibility for looking after the ecology of our country. And what I got from them was some very interesting information, because whilst we're obviously very disappointed that the inspector has chosen to leave this particular site in the plan, there is no evidence, and these things are all evidence based. There isn't sufficient evidence today to prove that he's wrong.
Right.
It's a bit of a perverse way of describing it, but the Natural England will expect the planning process when a contractor is appointed who decides he wants to buy that land and get involved in extraction. The planning process will be extensive. The opportunities to rehearse the issues around the impact on Eblake Bog, which is a triple SI, it's an acid mire. And it was quite clear from what Tony read in the document very quickly today, was the inspector wasn't even against the washing of the material before it was taken off site, because it's poor material. You need to wash all the impurities out of it. Now, there is no natural water on the site available, so they're going to bring it to the site.
Waste of more resources.
And you're going to start. Using water. It's going to start getting into that Eblake Bog and ruin it. It'll destroy it. Yeah. So I think, from what I'm comforted, having had that conversation with Natural England, that there's a lot of big hurdles yet to jump, and that we shouldn't lose hope that there can't still be a way of stopping this happening.
Yeah. Would you say, and perhaps it's not the best way to put it, but is it a case of Hampshire County Council trying to really dump its problems on Dorset County Council's doorstep, given the location of the site?
Well, it's a very good question actually. If you look at the geography and you look at the lines on the map, yeah. Lines are drawn on a map by human beings, so they're artificial in a way, but the line that we got drawn with, as Tony says, within 400 metres of Verwood, the other side of it is Hampshire. And you couldn't have wanted to find a site in Hampshire that was furthest away from any population in Hampshire.
I can bet. Yes.
Yeah? So I'll leave you to draw your own conclusions from that.
Can you clarify what these proposals might mean for the current landfill site for Verwood residents? Will they still be able to use it in the future, or is there going to be a new arrangement involved?
Well, I think there's two questions really. The Blue Haze site, and I don't know where they get these names from, but the Blue Haze site on the other side of the road, I think it's nearly finished its landfill, and it'll get capped, and that'll be that. But just up the road is the household recycling centre. And it may be that you're referring to, because people go there, we go there, and there's an arrangement between the County Council, Dorset County Council, and Hampshire County Council, so that residents in Verwood can continue to use it. Because strictly speaking, it's over the border. Why would they want to take our rubbish? but there's been an arrangement agreed with that. So I hope that's a long-term use for us.
Right.